Beyond the borders and just to our neighbor over here, Tanzanian President Samia Suluhu Hassan was today sworn in under tight security in a military base ground in the administrative capital of Dodoma, effectively starting a second tenure in office after a chaotic presidential election. As Emmanuel Toh now reports, President William Ruto is among several heads of state who have congratulated President Suluhu for her win.
11:50 a.m., the motorcade carrying Tanzania's President-elect Samia Suluhu Hassan snakes into the Chamwino military parade grounds next to State House Dodoma under tight multi-agency security. This was the first time in recent times where the country's head of state was sworn in outside a public national stadium, with the majority of the members of the public also barred from accessing the facility, only following the proceedings from the national broadcaster. This being part of the stringent measures, which included a nationwide internet shutdown that the government has imposed after the deadly election protests, which saw hundreds reportedly killed.
Mimi, Samia Suluhu Hassan, naapa kwamba nitakuwa mwaminifu kwa Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania.
Samia Suluhu Hassan taking her oath of office, which will see her at the helm until 2030. President Suluhu also handed these leadership tools, which signify her role as the shield and defender of her country. President Suluhu, who won the October 29th presidential election by 98% of the total votes cast, thanked her fellow competitors as being patriotic.
Napenda kuwashukuru sana wenzangu 16 ambao kwa hakika wameonyesha ukomavu wa kidemokrasia kwa kuendesha kampeni ambazo tulishindana kwa hoja na sote tulionyesha kuwa siasa sio vita.
President Suluhu then turned her guns on the alleged plotters and sponsors of the deadly protests that rocked the country during and after the elections day.
Nitumie fursa hii kutoa onyo kama mama, kutoa onyo kwa wale wote waliochochea uvunjifu wa amani. Na nawataka watambue kuwa vurugu na uvunjifu wa amani huishia kupimana nguvu na uwezo wa kujihami.
The Tanzanian president also claiming that the protests were infiltrated by foreign elements.
Haikutushangaza kuona kuwa baadhi ya vijana waliokamatwa kutokana na kadhia hiyo wametoka nje ya Tanzania. Vyombo vyetu vya ulinzi na usalama vinaendelea kufuatilia.
Earlier Monday, President William Ruto congratulated President Suluhu, calling on the country to embrace dialogue and tolerance as they seek to resolve any issues in order to safeguard democracy and stability. President Ruto was represented by his deputy, Professor Kithure Kindiki, in the inauguration ceremony. Emmanuel Toh, Citizen TV.
Tupunge bendera juu, tumpunge.